So from a young age, it's good to teach children how to connect with the earth, so that no matter what happens in life, they stay strong. Earth is caring. So, when people disconnect from the earth, they stop caring about other people, about themselves. Earth is what connects land to water, to mountains, to rivers. It's what gives us this feeling of unity. Connecting with the earth has to do with healing yourself. Then naturally your connection gets stronger again.
Okay,
Water,
so earth makes you strong.
strong. Earth gives steadiness, strength. Water is flow, gut feeling, movement, intuition, memory. So we use water a lot during ceremonies, during healing, to steer the energy in the space, to remove energies in the space and put them in the water. Or we bring plant spirits and connect them with the water and let people drink it. We can call in energies of water or water beings to help during ceremonies, to clean the body, to clean the energy. So you were drinking Bobinsana this week.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobinsana is a water spirit. She works with the elements of water, so she brings softness, flow. Fire. Fire is the element of transformation, of transforming the old into the new. It burns away what is false to bring you back closer to truth. And there are a lot of fire spirits as well. When you see us working with Mapacho, the smoke, clearing energies and removing and cleaning, this is fire element.
I heard fire is creativity also.
In our tradition, water is your creativity. Because you're a water center, I think in the West they call it chakra, for us it's right here, in your lower belly. And we call it water, your water chakra, for a very simple reason. Right here you have your kidneys, and they filter water from the blood. We have your bladder, and that extracts water in the form of urine from the body. Or woman has her womb, and the baby grows in water. You have your intestines. If you don't drink enough water, you get constipated. So water plays a crucial role in this center. But here you also have your sexual energy. And your sexual energy is your creative energy. The sexual energy of the man is in his kidneys. Sexual energy of the woman is in the womb. So your sexual energy, your creative energy, is very strongly connected to water. That's why water gives life. It's not necessarily the earth that gives life. Earth is like the womb. It's the space where life can grow. However, the energy that allows that growth is water. Nothing grows if you remove water. Where there's no water, there's no life. Just look at the desert.
And wind, air.
Wind is the energy of mind, of ideas,
communication,
philosophy, movement, communication, social relationships. Yes, it's expansive. It wants to have us open up.
What do you use it for?
A lot. Wind has the power to carry information from one place to another. So, when you hear us doing the ceremonies, whispering or whistling. Yeah, we have a name for that in our language, but I think it translates to whistling. We're putting information and calling the plants, calling energies, calling the elements to come and start healing.
So sound is connected to air?
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing for the Icarus, the sound, the singing, movement. It's the air that connects with the energies and then moves.
Okay. Now, female and male dynamics. How is it actually supposed to be in your culture? Like, how is a male and a female supposed to behave with each other? What's the most natural dynamic you can think of?
Funny that you say that. It's not much different, actually. Men and women have the same roles. They're allowed to have the same roles. But the thing is that, funny enough, they don't have the same tendencies. You know, most women don't like going out hunting, and there's some women who do, but most of them don't. Um, but when it comes to building, cooking, making food, collecting food, all these things, it's done in tribal life. I'm talking about. Huh? It's the same. Many people think men have roles, women have roles. In the past of our history, the Akitua tribe was never like this. But now we are a modern society. Of course, lots of tribal members have turned into modern day society members. So if you ask me from a modern perspective, see, in our tradition it's viewed as every man, even though you are in a male body, you have female and male energies inside. And you cannot grow in life if they are imbalanced. They need to be balanced. This depends on how your relationship was with your mother and how your relationship was with your father. Then you have the interaction between these two energies, not just their state, also their interaction. How female goes with male and how male reacts to female.
Does one energy need to be dominant?
No.
They need to be perfectly balanced.
To be balanced, like yin and yang. Yeah. And if you have a male whose female and male energies are balanced, he can be in a relationship and there's no friction at all. If the woman is also balanced, there is no argument, there is no fighting, there is no distrust.
How do you know someone is balanced? Am I balanced?
What do you think?
So how do you know when someone is balanced?
Your life is a representation of whether you are balanced inside. You like occult knowledge, and you're probably familiar with the Hermetic laws. And one of the laws is what happens inside happens outside, right? As within, as out.
Yeah, without.
As below, as above, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same. See, if you say, "Oh, my masculine energy is strong. This is focused. This is direction. This is leading." How many people are you actively leading, guiding, giving purpose and direction right now, consistently, including yourself? See, if you can do that, then you know you have a strong masculine energy. But if you are controlling, if you are manipulating, if you are forcing your way, that means your masculine energy is out of balance, right? If you're not taking any action at all, you don't have any structure, you don't know how to find purpose, that means masculine energy is also out of balance. If you cannot stand for yourself, if you cannot put boundaries, you let people walk over you, you please all the time. So your feminine energy needs to help. In fact, she's the one that keeps your masculine energy in check. That you can lead, that you can give direction, that you can give purpose, but you can do it with kindness. You can do it with love. You could do it listening, feeling, being gentle.
Okay. Clear. So when I came here, I felt that reality was different, as it felt like I was entering into some spiritual bubble where time was distorted, and as if there is a portal that's open for a new timeline, for a shift in reality. Do you do that on purpose?
Yes.
How do you create such a field?
It's two things, really. See, it has to do with the field that the healer is carrying, first and foremost. Because whenever you decide to do a ceremony with a healer or even a facilitator, you step into the energy of that person. Whether you like it or not, that's the energy that will be the most dominant one in the ceremony, not even the plant that you drink. So, and I tend to be very confrontational. You know, what I see, I say. What I feel, I say. Unless I think you're not ready to hear it. Then I will tell you honestly or give you silence. You know this about me. But this confrontation is what allows your energy to shift, for you to start thinking about things, realizing things. Then there's the second bubble, because it's not one. There's my bubble, and then there's the bubble I carry with me that goes everywhere I take it.
But you said that you create it.
Yes.
So how do you create it?
This is what we call el espacio. It's the space. It's a bubble we create for ceremony to keep you safe. It's a bubble that keeps all energies that are not allowed to be in the ceremonial space, it keeps them out. And we connect that space to every person that is inside the space. So that when the energy of the space changes, becomes heavy, becomes light, becomes rigid or whatever, we can manipulate the energy of the space, and while doing so, influencing yours, because we connect you to the space. So if you become dull, rigid, fighting, controlling, we have to change the energy of the space, and then you will flow with it.
Okay.
Or maybe I feel something has to come out, but doesn't want to. So through the space I can sing, and through the space I can enter into your energy, and then start singing to the plants to move it, and then it comes out. So the space is very necessary for us to work with.
Okay. Well, the shift that you can make when you're doing ceremonies, like for example, I did a ceremony with you and I have this feeling that I can make a shift in my timeline, in my life, in my direction. It's linked to the space, right? Well,
it's linked to the intention of the healer, because he decides how the space will influence you. See, if you come into the space and I want you to be blocked, you will not feel anything. You will feel resistance to be even close to us, to do anything. You will be blocked out. But I want you to open your eyes to see, so you can, like you say, feel that shift, feel I can change, then I want to pull you even deeper into the space, into my energy.
Okay. Do you always have this field with you?
Yes, and if not, it can be created.
When you start the ceremony and you ask for permission to use the space, to use the house, to use the location, well, what are you doing there?
See, I don't ask for permission to use the house or the location. I just make sure it's clean. So I check the energy of the house, the whole field around it, the location, and make sure everything's clean, that there are no intrusive energies nearby or inside.
So you're not asking permission?
No, I ask permission to the land, to the earth on which it stands, on the trees that live here, the plants, the animals, because we are coming here doing ceremonies, and then the patients are dumping their bad energy into buckets and we throw it all over the land. It's not a nice thing to do. We need to ask permission.
Okay.
And then we work on protection and make a dome of light around the space so that nothing can enter.
You said that this world goes way deeper than only ayahuasca, right?
Yes.
What did you mean when you said that? What were you thinking of?
See, many people know ayahuasca as a healing plant, right? But she is a spirit doctor in a world of many. She's not the only doctor. And she has her specialties, and she's good at healing a lot. But there are other plants that also have their specialties, that are also good at healing many different things, right? So it's like people discovered South American Curanderismo and they fell in love with ayahuasca because it was psychedelic. Because people think, oh, to see visions I need DMT, I need something psychedelics. But in South American, especially Amazonian culture, this is not true. So you can do a dieta with a plant that has no psychedelic substances whatsoever, but the longer you do the dieta, you will just be laying on your bed and just see vision after vision after vision after vision, the plant working, operating on you, but you didn't drink any psychedelic, you just drink a normal plant. So we know how to put the body into a state where it becomes receptive to a stronger energy, for example, of one of the plants. And there are plants that are stronger than ayahuasca. I'm not saying everybody should go and do this. In fact, you never should, because especially in our history, like to our history, it was like this, that you have to start slowly from the beginning, gentle plants, Huey de gato, ajo sacha, you name it, and then go up little bit by little bit, stronger plants, stronger plants, stronger plants. Otherwise, you cannot, it will not benefit you, it might even do you damage.
When you're in deep trance in ayahuasca and you have the feeling that you're leaving this reality, like you're not sure if you're in your body or not, you don't even know for sure if you're alive or not. Is it the same place where you go when you sleep?
No.
Where do you go when you sleep?
Before we go there, I want to say that what you describe is not for everybody. See, this feeling of not being in your body and then a little bit in your body was especially true for your case, because your energy is quite disconnected from your body, and that's what we're working on right now. Reintegrating your mind into your heart and reintegrating your energy into your body. And you will notice that in time, if you, after the dietas, at some point you decide to do ayahuasca again, that you will notice that the experience suddenly is different. You have the vision, but you're very well in your body. So the ayahuasca, if you feel like, oh, I'm going outside, that means there's no connection. The link between energy, emotion, mind, and body is weak. And we need to align, fix it, so that at some point you can experience all of them at once. And they're balanced.
So you're not supposed to go like where I go.
And sometimes people, they go, wow, boom, in the universe, and they see light, love, and stars. This can happen, especially if the ayahuasca was made with for example, chaliponga and not chacruna. But this is not what we want. We want you to be here, present, because here the healing needs to happen. If you go up there, see planets, stars, and colors, you come back, okay, it was a beautiful experience, but what did you gain?
For me, it's different, because I have the feeling that when something like that is happening to me, that ayahuasca is just like when you go to the doctor and they need to give you a jab, and the doctor is like playing with you because you're a little kid, so you're like distracted, and then he gives you the jab.
Yeah.
For me, it feels like
this can happen, yeah.
Ayahuasca is like playing with me, showing me all nice visuals, and at the same time, it's doing very intense work on my body. It's just doing that so I stay still.
Okay, then comes another thing. See, maybe for you the visuals also feel like you're going somewhere, but usually this is not true. What is happening is that the energies he is working with, you see them as patterns, as colors. We call this the grid. In fact, I can show you, yesterday I drew on paper your grid and that of the other patient, and what it looks like. And for us, this is like a language, right? So when I'm in trance, I'm sitting in the chair at the altar, and I'm singing with you, I can see the grid. Just like you see the same patterns, we're seeing the same. And based on what the colors are, I know what the energy is feeling like. Based on if the patterns are pointy or sharp or round, I know what is the intensity of that energy. Based on how they are moving, is it fast, is it slow, I know how deep we are in the process of moving and working with those energies. So it's like a language, visual language, and as a healer you need to learn how to work with it. But if you come doing ceremonies for the first time, you don't recognize it, you think I'm tripping balls and I'm going. But everything you see is for a reason.
What about the intro? When I take ayahuasca, for example, I get this intro where I see like a lot of very, very strange visuals. Like I I don't know, I just see a lot of very strange like child movie stuff. Like it's just always the same, I think.
Rusa.
But the first session that I did with you in Curacao, I had this, and then now the first session that I did here, I had this, and the second session in Curacao and the second session here were kind of feeling the same. The third session here and the third session in Curacao were kind of feeling the same. So is ayahuasca just like, this is exactly what you need, so I'm going to give you first this experience, then that experience, then that experience?
No. See, when you drink ayahuasca, she needs time to connect to your mind, energy, body. And once she starts diving into your mind, your subconscious, then the things that are present there will pop up first. This is what we call la rusa. You know? And these are always random things that don't make any sense. And at some point when she's fully connected, it's like, we call it incubation phase. You go through that, and once there's a click, and she can start working, then the visions and everything open up, and those funny, things go away.
So you're not supposed to see that?
It doesn't matter. It has to do with the connection being made and the things of your subconscious popping up while she's digging. We always say to people, don't react to that, don't mind that, just be centered, breathing, and once you really sink in, you will notice. Especially the more ceremonies you do, at some point you learn when you are in La Rusa and when you're going whoop incubation, you're going in the cocoon of ayahuasca.
How long does it take for someone, if they're dedicated, disciplined, and they're taking it seriously, to learn how to heal people with herbs?
Depends, because there are many different illnesses, and not every disease is as severe as another, right?
Are there certain things that are not curable at all? Like, for example, I saw one time that, for example, someone went to Shipibo tribes, and some people there are dying from tuberculosis, for example, or they're dying from infections.
Oh no, but that has to do with being in the jungle. The jungle, number one thing that will kill you is infection. Yeah, even for me, I need to watch out. If you get scratched, you need to put some sangre de drago real quick, otherwise it becomes something ugly. Because the humidity is so high. People think you go into the jungle, you will get bitten by something crazy and that will kill you. The top 2 reasons of dying in the jungle is either you get an infection because of the bacteria and high humidity, or a branch of those ancient trees falls in your head and kills you. And then the third thing is something stings you.
Okay. Well,
but to give a quick answer to your question, I believe, this is my opinion, that everything can be healed. But it's not the question of the disease, it's the question of the person. Because not everybody is willing to go that far and sacrifice what they need to sacrifice to be healed.
So you personally believe that anything is healable, curable, as long as the person is ready to do the work?
Yes. It's like this. The root of all disease is in the mind. And it's stored in the energy. It can be emotion, trauma, judgment, whatever. Insecurity, inflated ego, doesn't matter what it is. It's an imbalance, and you have to fix the root of the problem. But a person has to be committed to look at the problem, to accept it, to forgive maybe other people or themselves, to let it go, to let other people go. This is a process everybody has to go through. And then once you fix the root, then the body, that's actually the only point when the body becomes really optimally susceptible for healing. And then you can go with dietas and herbs and blah, blah, blah.
Ayahuasca showed me yesterday that you cannot cheat yourself through life, and you need to be honest, and you need to be humble, and you need to be as good as you possibly can for yourself and for other people and everything. And if you don't do that, then you will not get help.
The plants will not heal you.
But why does it feel like so many people are cheating in this life?
Because many people are not ready to take responsibility.
But how is it possible that it feels like so many people are cheating in this life? They're just doing whatever the F they want, and they're just fixing all their problems with money they make from doing bad things, and they do some operations with some surgeons and they fix their pain or their issue, and they take some medication and they just live life and they just enjoy, and then they die.
See,
that's cheating, right?
Obviously this is judgment. You are in judgment right now because you don't know the whole world. You don't know everybody.
I say it looks like.
I know. So if this is what you see, if this is what you feel, see, life is a mirror. What you see around you, what you feel around you, is saying something about yourself. Even for me, if you come to me and I don't like you, that means I have work to do. It's not you. I cannot be in the position of a healer and not like you. I need to be neutral. I don't have to be your friend. I don't have to be your hater. Even if you do ugly to me, you project your trauma on me, you give me bad attitude, it doesn't matter. I have to stay neutral and accept you as you are and your process. But if I get bad feeling from you and I make it personal, that means I am in judgment. If I say, I had to work so hard to become a healer, nowadays everybody's doing some shamanic courses for 2 weeks and now they are certified healer, and people, they come to South America and they're taking our ayahuasca and going everywhere and doing, not respecting tradition.
They're cheating.
But I am in judgment because I don't know everybody. Yeah? I need to be humble too and say, okay, I will focus on my path, what I can do and what I can bring into this world. And in your case,
is it really bad to think about other people's life and karma and what they do? And
if you cannot change anything about it, yes, because you're wasting your energy.
And you said comparing yourself to others is also very bad.
Yes.
What does it create if you do that? What does it do?
It blinds yourself from seeing who you actually are. See, you look at people as how they are now, but you don't know their past. You cannot. Even if you do all this research, you talk to them, you cannot live the experiences that they lived. So your idea of who they are is incomplete, no matter how hard you try. And the more you try to understand other people, the more time you're wasting that you could have been investing trying to understand yourself by sitting with you, minding you. Because at the end of the day, all the other people you're comparing yourself to, they're not going to pay your bills. They're not going to make sure you have good relationship around you. They're not going to help you heal your trauma. It's all you have to do that. So what's the point of comparing?
Last question. When you have difficulties letting go of someone that you think you love, but you know deep down that in the here and now, in the present moment, they're not benefiting you in any positive way. They're not a good influence for you. Is it possible that you love someone that doesn't have a good influence on you in the present moment?
See, that depends on your definition of love.
When you wish someone bad, is it possible that you love them?
What do you think? See, if you have a parent who says they love the child, but they wish bad on the child, do you think that's love?
It can be a corrupted emotion that's covering up the actual feeling that's behind.
Okay.
Or is there nothing behind that?
See, when I say I cannot judge the whole world, that accounts for me as well. So I'll say it like this. that I think many people have an understanding of what love is, but it's mental. It's not here. See, if it comes from here, you wouldn't wish anything bad on a person because it's love. You cannot. You love.
So the saying they have hate and love has a thin wire in between is it's not true?
You have an attachment and hate. It's probably not love.
Okay, so...
And how do you know this? Because usually the people who say this, after a few years, when they look back, usually they say it themselves too. That was not love.
So when you dissolve hate, nothing is behind that?
Yes, fear.
So when you dissolve the hate, then you're just not feeling anything anymore for that person? Imagine that you hate someone. Have you ever hated someone?
No.
Can you imagine how it feels?
See, I have hated things.
Just imagine you hate someone. Try your best. And
no, don't worry, I know how it feels because when you're in the ceremony and I connect to your energy, I can feel it.
Okay.
But I know what's behind it. See, it's a mask. It's like layers, you have hate here.
Is there love behind it?
Behind it is anger. And behind the anger is sadness. And behind this, or grief. And behind the sadness is fear.
So when you dissolve all the layers, there is just nothing, no love.
Yes, you go back to love, but it's not love for the other person.
It's love for yourself.
Yes.
So it's an illusion that when you're hating on someone, that it's actually loving them.
Of course.
Okay.
See, it's like, let's say you have a religion. There's so many examples of this. And they say they are a religion of love, of peace. But then they come into the country, they kill everybody who doesn't want to convert. Does that make sense to you? Not to me. So when we as an individual have the same behavior, I love you, but if you do me wrong, I'm going to freaking kill you. Okay, maybe that's not the purest form of love. See, if a parent has a child and the child makes a mistake, if it's a loving parent, what do? Do you whoop its ass? Do you make it fearful? Do you corrupt its mind, give it a trauma? Is that love? No. Love is, son, daughter, come here. You did something wrong. How do you feel about it? How do you think you can fix it? Do you need my help? It's okay. We will work on it together. This is love.
Do you think when love goes away, it can come back?
Yes. Of course. It's everywhere.
So you think that you can love one person multiple times?
Yes.
So you can fall in and out of love?
Yes.
Have you fallen in and out of love?
That's a good question. No. Because I tend to be a person that doesn't jump into things. I observe. See, even with a partner. The partner I have now, before we went on a date, I took 3 months talking with her every day to really get to know her. After 3 months we started dating, and that was like half a year or something before we decided to go into a relationship.
Is this the girl you saw in your ayahuasca vision?
Yes.
Why is her name different?
Because in that vision I saw a woman that would teach me what it means to have a family. And then at some point, straight after, I met a partner, and I thought I would have that with her. But eventually, we wanted 2 different things in life. This is my life. I cannot do anything about it. I'm also not very good at other things. I'm not good at cars or building things. I'm good at working with plants. But she had different goals in life. She wanted to travel, see the world. She had, in that sense, more ambitions. And my ambition was going deeper into the world of plants. So that's two opposite things, right? Because my life requires a lot of silence, a lot of isolation, strict dietary rules, no people around me, working with plants and sick people all the time. Well, your partner wants to travel, see the world, do fun things. So that didn't work together. So because we love each other, we were able to separate but maintain a good friendship and still see each other, still support each other. And then I said to the universe, okay, see, if this is not the one for me, then so be it. I am open to find somebody who wants to go with me deep into this life.
You found it quickly.
Yeah. See, this is why it's important.
How can it be healthy to go so quick from one partner to another?
Depends on how you separate from the partner. See,
explain.
If your love to your partner is an attachment, and you need your partner to be happy, then it's going to be very difficult to let go of that partner. And this is why I say usually with most people, it's not love, it's an attachment. Because the moment that person leaves, suddenly the light disappears out of your life. That means there was no light in your life in the first place. You lost the light that you had inside. When the person leaves, you should be able to still create happiness, still feel fulfilled. Otherwise, all your power is in the hands of somebody else. And if you're flowing inside, then your life outside is flowing also. If you have balanced masculine and feminine energy inside you, you're not just doing in life, creating. You're also receiving things all the time.
What do you think about people that say, oh, I need a partner, oh, I want a boyfriend, oh, I want a girlfriend?
Nothing wrong with it.
So wanting it is not a problem?
No, that's human desire. I said it too. Universe, I want a partner because I have so much work on my hands. I cannot do it alone. I'm running, making herbs, taking care of the client, doing the ceremonies. It's too much. Give me something who wants to do this together with me. And then, universe, here, give this a try. And then you go, like I said, you take it easy. You observe, you get to know each other, you respect each other. And then it's not because you're spiritual means you need to throw your logic out the window. It doesn't work like that. A relationship is like a business. You have to earn trust. You need to learn to communicate so it can be successful. Yeah. And the business, it will not be successful if you try to force it to grow in 1 month. It needs consistent time.
Good. That was it.